What's up everyone, it's DV and I'm announcing something I've been excited about since the last one ended, and that's our second Islands build contest. We had some really amazing talent show up the last time and I can't wait to see all of the new talent in this one. Before I begin, just a reminder to hit that like button and smash that subscribe button if you're new. In this season, instead of just $275 worth of Roblox gift cards, we're doing $1,000 in Roblox gift cards. We also have all new judges coming, including some very familiar names that I can't wait to announce in the coming week as we finalize the judge panel. We also have a really fun spin to this contest compared to the last one, which I'll also get to shortly. So in the first contest, I learned quite a bit on what to do and what not to do with the challenges of communicating and coordinating with contestants. So if you were a contestant in the last season, you know what I'm talking about. It was a big pain, basically having to chase, everyone across Roblox and trying to schedule time zones. And I was pretty much doing everything by myself. This time I've got some help and we're streamlining how things are managed, including where to communicate. So it's not going to be mixed between Discord and YouTube this time. It's going to be 100% through YouTube's community tab. So on the community tab of the channel, and I'm going to show you what that looks like right now so you can know where to find that on mobile and on computer. Like if you're in a web browser, you'll know exactly where to go. So contestants will be required to keep an eye on that section for updates and to coordinate with the contest staff, which I will announce contest staff at the same time I announce the judge panel. A link to the community tab is in the description, so if you want to be able to find that, you can also just scroll down to the description and click on that. You can also join the Discord for similar updates throughout the entire event, so all the important updates will be done both on the community section here on YouTube and in the Discord. A link to the Discord is also in the description. So let's go into some specifics here, and then at the end of the video, if you're still interested in signing up for the contest, I'll provide some of that information at the end of the video, so just keep watching. So with the last event, we had a lot of medieval entries. There was like so many windmills, there were so many flying ships, there were a lot of similarities between the builds. So in order to break that up a little bit this time and to give a fair shake to some of the people that are doing other kinds of things, this time we're splitting up into 3 categories. So we have a fantasy category, which would be anything like medieval, wizardry, whatever you want to do from a fantasy magic standpoint, or castles, anything like that that would fall into fantasy category will belong in that category. Then we also have sci-fi. So there were a couple science fiction type builds that I really liked, but they didn't really get the time of day last contest, and I really want to see more of these because I think everyone tries to go with the castles and the stone, and I'd like to see some creativity out of here because I think there's an opportunity to see a lot more futuristic stuff. So when I say sci-fi, we're talking a little bit more futuristic, science fiction. So, space kind of stuff if you want to. You can also go into a little bit more of like robotics. And then lastly, the third category would be themes, pretty much everything else. So, if you're a Hello Kitty fan, if you're, Mario Brothers build, if you want to do some video games, if you just have like a really unique style. Each category will have a total of 3 winners, and then we have an overall People's Choice Award winner for a total of 10 winners. For the rewards, number 1 winner for each category will receive $150 in Roblox gift cards, and second place will receive $100 in Roblox gift cards, and third place will receive $50 in Roblox gift cards. And then of course we have the People's Choice winner again, where you all will be able to vote on the winner, and that will be $100 in Roblox gift cards. Now, one thing to note is I'm not really telling you how many contestants we're actually going to have in the finalists. So beyond these 10 winners, I will be featuring quite a few other builds. I haven't figured out how many more we're going to show for People's Choice Award, but my guess, we're going to probably look at, another 30 contestants to be able to show off for y'all. So here's the schedule. First, you can begin anytime. Existing builds are allowed. So if you've already begun working on your island or have an island you already want to have enter, you're free to do so. You can sign up between now through August 21st. I'm going to give you details on how you can sign up in a little bit, so stay tuned shortly here. Staff will begin coordinating with contestants to review entries. Between August 24th and 26th, we're going to be reviewing your entries. So you're going to need to make sure you are keeping an eye on those updates and posts. Top finalists will be chosen by August 27th, with judging happening between the 28th and sometime in the following week. So we're going to give our busy judges some, at least about a week to be able to review all the different finalists so that we're not missing anything and we give everyone a fair shake. Results will come in the first week of September, which is when we'll start getting things ready for announcements for winners. This gives you a little over 3 weeks to complete your builds. And if you're chosen, you'll have a chance to clean up your island before I tour it for the final video. So I've been getting a lot of questions on a couple things, and I want to cover those in this video real quick. So first of all, is this an official event? No, it is absolutely unofficial. It is run through this channel. I created this event so that we could show off some amazing builds in the game that deserve broad exposure. So part of the fun of Islands is to be able to build and show off your amazing creativity in the community. And this is really something that I really wanted to be able to show off and give you a chance to be able to show your work. Next question is, can I hire builders or do collaborative builds with others. And yes, absolutely yes. While it'd be great if it was 100% created by you, there's no way for us to audit that. We're not there watching everything that happens, where there's no witness. It's not like a game jam where you can keep an eye on everyone. And in this case, you know, you just have to divvy up the rewards if you're gonna share any of your rewards. So if it's like a builder that is your friend and you're saying, hey, for any rewards we're gonna split it, that's completely up to you to handle. That's not up to us. So whoever is the owner of the island is going to get the rewards. Can I submit multiple entries, islands, or builds? And so for this, I have no issue with it. Again, it's not something we can, you know, like spectate or prevent. So if you want to be able to submit multiple entries, just, you know, you could use the same account. Just make sure you're entering multiple names. Now, make sure they are adequate, because if we go through and you've got 10 different names and you're just reserving spots for yourself and you're not actually going to utilize them, that might annoy us a little bit. That might actually hurt you more than help you, because if you're entering like 8 different islands and all of them are basically empty, then you're kind of wasting everyone's time, and that might actually hurt your chance to be able to win if you're just spamming us with entries. So make sure you're actually serious about building those extra entries and providing something that you think would have a chance to win. So the next question I often get is, are build materials provided by us? And no, it's 100% self-sustained, because if we were going to go and offer you materials, then, you know, what's to stop anyone just coming in, signing up, and taking our materials and running off and selling them? So no, it's 100% self-sustained, meaning you are going to have to go get your own stuff. If I won or entered last season, can I enter again? And my answer to that is absolutely. We'd love to have you back, though I would recommend, you know, you making something different than the last island that you had, so you just have a better chance to win. Of course, if you have any other questions outside of these throughout the entire process, you're welcome to join my Discord, linked in the description, or post your questions in the comments below, and I'll try to answer them for you. If I can't answer them, I'm sure others in the community will also be able to help you out with that. So you're saying, hey, DB, that sounds great to me. How do I sign up? Here's how we're doing it this year. It's going to be a little bit easier, I think. So first off, instead of putting your sign up in the comments below, you need to go to the sign up community post that I linked at the top of the description and enter the following information. I need you to enter the category you're building for. So are you building for fantasy? Are you building for sci-fi or some other theme? And then I also need your exact Roblox name. If you're hiding this in someone else's comments as a reply, we're not gonna find it. So just make sure you're going in, replying with just simple information. If you have other questions, put those questions in the comments of this video. Just keep your signups as a sign up. Don't make it a huge discussion on the community post, because we're going to end up deleting those. So step 2 is build your entry. So, you know, share information about the contest with your friends, get feedback from your friends, share images if you liked with others on the Discord if you really want to. That was something that a lot of people did last contest. And it was kind of cool seeing some of those previews, because I knew who to look out for. Like, I saw a couple of people and I'm like, oh, okay, I gotta make sure I check this person's build out. Step 3 is to keep an eye out for community post announcements. So again, keep an eye on community posts. That's what that's there for. For each stage of the event, we're going to be posting any reminders and updates for the contest. So if we're waiting for you, you might get called out in that post that we're waiting for you, or trying to contact you. So if you fail to respond and coordinate with any staff in a timely manner, of course, you might get eliminated, and we just can't chase you across Roblox, unfortunately, which is literally what I had to do last time. And unfortunately, it is super time consuming for us to, you know, especially coordinate, especially if your account's underage, then we can't like join you. We can't invite you to VIP servers. Sometimes we can't message you, you know, trying to friend you. It was a really, really painful process. So just make sure, do your best to help us by chasing us on stuff. So if you see that you were scheduled to do an entry review with staff, just keep bugging them until they actually get a chance to, you know, to coordinate with you. As long as we see that you've been making an attempt to contact us, we will give you adequate time. It just can't be a scenario where like, you know, it's got to be exactly at, you know, 3:33 a.m. my time, and, you know, no, not a minute later. You got to be super flexible with us if you're going to enter. So just make sure you're coordinating with us. And in some cases, we might also allow like video submissions. So if for some reason staff can't coordinate with you and you have the ability to record your island yourself and submit it either through an unlisted YouTube link, or a submission through Discord, that's totally okay too. We can accept video entries. Just make sure you coordinate that with that staff that's contacting you, and just keep an eye out, you know, for replies, because staff will actually reply to your sign up and give you next steps. And then step 4 is await finalist lists. And step 5 is finally, if you made it as the finalist, then you're going to be scheduled for a full walkthrough of your island so we can actually record it. So if that sounds good to you and you want to sign up and you're as excited as I am, head on over to the sign up post I linked in the description if you want to enter. And thanks again for watching. I really appreciate all of you. I can't wait to see some of your entries and to see what comes out of this event. And hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in game. Peace.